This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Commodores will kick this away to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
He hands it off from the gun. Passes the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They're going to the air on the first play. Caught in the flat by the running back.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle, but first down.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Commodores will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Vols come to the line with 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. They'll try to run this run in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's reeled in. It's Rivera. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Commodores.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The outcomes will start at the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw to the left. He's got his man wide open. Breaks into the clear. The 30. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards. If he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Get some space around the 30. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And here's the handoff. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. The ball is caught. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Commodores hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And tackled there by the defense.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Commodores looking to run some tempo here. Running play called on 3rd and short. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back, and instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
And the Commodores will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to lose yardage there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Testing on the right side here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Grabbed by the receiver. Makes the defender miss. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Way too much speed on that play.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. Miller return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Daly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Commodores will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Rivera. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for a first down and goal. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. He'll hand it off. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass here on second down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it away and get us going in the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. That he's still going. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Rivera. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hand off to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Wants to throw it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The Vols are going to keep this drive rolling.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're going to run it here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Vols. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Showed off the stiff arm. He picked up a pretty good game.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice game.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The back's got it again. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. Looks to the left, pass caught, and they'll get him down that time.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes its way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And the Vols will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a first. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain, or
the ball is out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
First down, Commodores.
And the Commodores pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember, last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The pass ball is incomplete on this scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Picks up the first, looking for more. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off. Will not be brought down. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it to the left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it.
Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Rivera.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Running with purpose. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. Headed for the end zone. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Touchdown, Tennessee. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Tennessee.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Commodores. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He keeps it on a designed run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and goal, Vandy.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with tricky footing in this driving rain, this one is for the win. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And now in a driving rainstorm, this field goal attempt is for the win. And his kick is good despite the rain. Good snap, good hold, and he knocks it right through. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.